people, back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here to bring you guys my week 11 results of my 0 to 100k challenge. So for those of you who are new around here, I'm doing a challenge where I try to make $100,000 in the stock market from January 1st to December 31st of 2021. Now, it is a Saturday afternoon. I did see my stimulus check hit, but overall, it wasn't a very interesting week. I gotta tell you guys, these kind of weeks are going to be a part of the journey. It's not always going to be crazy weeks. You have to live through these weeks as well, so do remember that. I think I might do a video showing you guys what I do with my stimulus check, because I'm kind of excited. I've done a few different things with the past two. This is the third one. There could be a fourth one coming, so do remember that as well. But yeah, let me know in the comment section as well if you'd like to see what I do with the stimulus check, because you guys know I make it happen. It's definitely not going to be a game stock flip this time, but I could definitely do something interesting, and it would definitely be good to hear you guys' thoughts on that one. So yeah, this past week was another weird, shaky week, uncertain week in the market. But the good thing is, at times like these, this is where we find a lot of valuable information. This is where we prepare to really make the money in the market going forward. So we're going to dive into what I did this week, how my portfolio looked, how far along the challenge we are, all the results from this week. We're going to dive into all of that in just a second. But the first thing we want to do, people, show me some love, drop that thumbs up. It is not easy at all to keep producing these videos week in, week out for my 0 to 100k challenge. There are many times, like today, where I don't feel like uploading results because they're not that interesting. There are many times I feel like that, but I still upload these results anyway. Also, make sure you guys comment on the video. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Let me know your thoughts on the challenge. As always, show love by sharing these videos with your friends. And last but not least, if you are new around here, hit the beautiful red button below to subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 2,000 subs. I need another 42 subs within the next, I think, 10, 11 days. And yeah, by the end of the month, we want to have 2k subs on this channel. So hit the red button, please. Also, I do want to clarify, people are out there who only make videos when it's going good, when it's going well. I'm making videos every single week, when I'm up, when I'm down, no matter what. When there's a market crash, when there's a market pullback, it doesn't matter, I'm making videos, so please show love. But today's video, the week 11 results. So, you guys will be glad to know, or maybe not, that I finished this week down just under $3,000. The exact number was around $2,700. I'll upload it later on, but I finished down. Now that might come as a surprise to you, because you guys might have seen my gains in the past. That might not be a surprise to you, but I do want to highlight, this past week, I didn't do a lot of movement. I didn't do a lot of trading. And $3,000 movement in my account is actually not a lot. Usually you guys have seen there are weeks when I lose $7,000, $10,000. And on the other hand, there are weeks where I make $12,000, $20,000. Yes, you guys have seen it. So being less than $3,000 down is not actually a big move, so I'm not really that bothered. But of course, on the challenge, we like to move forward. That can't always happen. But I would want to clarify something. This past week, it was an interesting one because I'd say probably, I think, maybe this is the first or second week this year where I really made literally no moves. I think I might have placed one call option and I might have jumped out, I think, within a day. But literally this week, I made pretty much no moves. I did look for stocks I liked at certain price points. They didn't fall that low, they didn't fall as low as I wanted to buy them. And why I highlighted this today, why I told you guys this, because sometimes you just have to let the portfolio bleed. Let the stocks bleed. Honestly, I'm going to repeat that again. Sometimes you just have to let the portfolio bleed. If your stocks are decreasing in price, declining in value, you let it happen. Short term, it's going to happen. If you really believe in those companies, you can obviously buy more. If you're not sure, you're just a bit unsure, you're thinking, is this going to continue going down, or will it eventually pop? Then you might not want to buy anymore. But like I mentioned, you have to just let it bleed sometimes. Be calm and think, hey, we've got this. It's red days. We all see red days. The best traders, the longest investors, the oldest investors, the most experienced investors, we all see red days. But at the same time, these kind of opportunities are where the best investors pounce. The best traders, the best investors are made. And you guys who saw my live yesterday will understand that, because I was smiling, I was saying I'm kind of excited, and I am kind of excited. So, let me just show you guys a bit of the week, how it panned out on my portfolio. Then we're going to dive into the real lessons I want you guys to learn from this past week of trading, and also what could potentially happen going forward. Okay, so there you see, I have actually got 3 current options which are active. A $55 call for Riot, which is right now sitting around $60. FRX, $15 call, and that stock is actually sitting at $10.78. And lastly, IVR, a $4 call, and the stock right now is sitting at $3.98, so it's fine. So two options that are going okay there and one which is not going so well. Riot is for March, FRX is for April, and IVR is for June. There's a lesson in there, people. You guys see how far I'm placing out some of these options? Remember that. But yeah, like I mentioned, this week, not a lot went on. There were a couple of days where the cannabis sector saw some nice movement. There were a couple of days where the cryptocurrency stocks saw some really good movement. Overall in the market, I think Wednesday was the best day. The market rose, I think, 2 or 3%. Thursday it was down again 4%. Friday, which was yesterday, it started really shaky. A lot of things were down, and eventually by the end of the day we were up. So it's really a weird week. Now, I do want to highlight something here. So, fuel cell. This is why I say you need to be careful. Fuel cell right now is sitting at $14.90. This past week they announced earnings and they missed expectations by 50%. In the past week, fuel cell is down 18%. And you might be like, oh wow, that's a lot. Stay away from this stock. Now, over the month period, it's down 35%. Again, stay away from this stock. Now check the 3-month period. It's up 63%. So to remind you, this stock was sitting at under $10 3 months ago. So you put that in perspective. Let's say you bought in November or December. You bought at $9, $10. Now it's at $14.90. You're still up. Let's say you bought last month or even January, like I bought. Well, I bought at $15.35, so I'm slightly down, just under 3% down. Okay, what I'm trying to highlight here is, again, the 3-month perspective. Think about 3 months from now, where will fuel cell likely be? Great company, renewable energy, where will it likely be? I'm saying up. So what does that mean? Well, now, if you're not in fuel cell, you want to do your research about it and you think you like the stock, now will be the time to start looking at buying. Yesterday, it was up almost 5%. People see that, they're like, oh yeah, it's going up, it's going up. Again, compare that to a week ago, it was down 17%. Compare that to the month period, it's down 34%. My point here is, stop looking so short term, daily. Stop looking even weekly. Start having a little bit of a long perspective, 3 months, 6 months. If you want even longer than that. Because if I go off day-to-day information, I put myself in all sorts of mess. If I go off a weekly period, it might give me a little bit of better indication, but still nothing concrete. You need to have a little bit of a longer term perspective outlook on it. Of course, this stock is a bit different because last month it was at $29, now it's at $14, it's halved. But do remember, yesterday it was up. What does that mean? It can have its good days. And it won't be long before you see it up again constantly. You see it having those higher highs. You see it having higher lows, higher highs. You'll see it continue to move up. And this is the same for many of the different stocks in my portfolio. So yes, the week 11 results are not crazy. I'm down 2,700. The week 11 results aren't crazy, but there's lessons in here. A lot of the stocks that are down now, down on the day, the week, the month, will be up in 3 months' time, will be up in 6 months' time. And when we come back to this challenge in May, in June, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, this stock which I bought in March is now up 30% since then. This stock which I bought in February is now up 45% since then. That is the outlook, the perspective I want you guys to have. So stop thinking so short term. I know that I'm bringing you guys weekly results, but stop thinking weekly when it comes to my portfolio, when it comes to your portfolio. I'm not having a weekly perspective on it, I'm just uploading weekly results. I want to highlight that again. I'm not having a weekly perspective on my portfolio right now when it comes to decision making. I'm just uploading weekly results for you guys. So that is one reason that I didn't do a lot of buying or selling this week. Well, I pretty much didn't do any. But yeah, that is one reason why. I'm looking towards the future. So if there are stocks which fall to the price points I want, I will pounce. It doesn't matter what day it is, it doesn't matter what week it is. After a certain time, you'll see the stocks start to move up again. This uncertainty that's happening right now it's nothing crazy. It's nothing that we've not seen before. But we have a good future ahead of us. So always remember that and keep that in mind. Now, an important thing to remember ahead of week 12. I think the first week of March, so I think March 4th or 5th, we saw stocks fall heavily. Tech stocks, pharmaceuticals, cannabis, social media, all different kind of stocks. Even the crypto stocks fell pretty much that day. Those period of times are when we should be buying. And if we do see any period like that coming soon, just know I'll be buying. That's why I haven't been making a lot of moves recently. Some of the times, the best position you can take is not taking a position at all. I'm holding buying power and I'm looking to put more into the account soon. You guys know I like to take advantage of opportunities. So when I'm waiting to pounce, there's a reason for that. I'm not just going to keep buying. I know dollar cost averaging is a thing. It's not really something I do, but I'm just waiting for the right time. Now you guys might say the right time may never come. That is true. But patience is the name of the game in this market, and I've learned that from experience. So going into week 12, I'm taking a similar approach that I took into week 11. Now I just have around 6 stocks that I'm really watching closely for specific price points. And if they fall to those price points, I would definitely pounce. Maybe not for option plays because that's more risky, but right now maybe just for buy and holds. Because long term when it comes to buy and holds, you have a lot less chance of losing. So if you want to know what those 6 stocks are, I'll start off with Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. Then we have ARK Invest, ticker symbol ARKK. Third, we have Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Fourth, we have Plug Power, ticker symbol PLUG. Fifth, we have the stock I talked about in this video, Fuel Cell, ticker symbol FCEL. And number 6, we have Tattoo Chef, ticker symbol TTCF. Added to that, I am looking at a few different cannabis plays, Tilray, Aurora, but my first priority right now is the 6 stocks I just mentioned. And of course, I'm always looking at cryptocurrency stocks, seeing as what Bitcoin is doing, going past 60K, 61K. Again, your Maras, your Riots, your SOSs, I'm always looking at those. But yeah, now you guys know what kind of stocks I'm looking at next coming week, week 12. And to be honest, if there's no movements in week 12, then there's no movements there. I need to focus on getting my portfolio to the 100K, getting the challenge done. That's what I'm focused on. I'm not just gonna buy anything just because I listed it in the video. My price points are what I want to get these stocks at. And if that happens, then I'll buy those stocks. I might be looking to place some put options if there are opportunities, but I'll have to see what certain stocks do. And of course, take advantage of opportunities when they do arrive. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, here's the weekly results and the overall results along this challenge. 11 weeks down, 41 weeks to go. We'll see how it works out. I'm pretty optimistic. I'm happy. I'm ready to get it going. Again, the stimulus check came in, so it softened the blow of this week. As always, make sure you guys drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the video. As I mentioned previously in my last video, I've dropped a poll recently. There's 2 options there that go neck and neck, and I do want you guys to keep voting so I can see which one. Eventually you're gonna get an outright winner, but go vote on that poll. I have many different video ideas, and honestly, if the poll doesn't go one way or the other, I'll just make videos on pretty much all of them. But yeah, check out that poll. Added that, stock option starter pack, you guys know the deal. Go check that one out. Consultation calls are going well. Make sure you guys hit me up, keep doing that, keep asking me the messages all across social media. That's all good. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. That's it from me. I got money making, you got stocks to be researching. See you guys next time for another video. Peace.